Hi. All right, guys. I am so glad to be back with you guys on this crazy marathon run. And this is so crazy. It's been such a rainy past literally couple of days that my hair has just said, who done it and don't do it again because it's a hot mess. But anyways, I'm bound and determined to not lose my voice and to complete the marathon run. So, this was TJMax, and I try to keep tags on stuff so that hopefully I can remember where all I got it from. So, TJMax, and as you can see, it was only $3. So, I showed you, there's another video that has my breakfast, excuse me, my tea and coffee station, I guess you could call it. And there was a bowl that I had paid $6 for that said savor, like savor the moment, savor the food. That was from the same haul. This was another Rae Dunn. It says glow, and where's the situation at to demonstrate? A second here. Corporate with me, don't embarrass me. And so it puts out a powerful light. There's like little fairy lights that are inside of it, and it says glow. And I just thought that was, and it's got the little black handle, and I just thought it was the cutest, most adorable thing. Nice size item. And I guess what had happened, and you can put batteries in here. This was the tester to show you, shows you what to do, but batteries go up here. There's an on-off switch, and of course it's Rae Dunn. Her tag, sorry. So $3, guys. So TJMax, don't sleep on them in regards to their clearance section. You never know what you'll find. They have more of her items there, and I am on a tight budget, so I could not just load up like I wanted to. And I was given taken out on shopping sprees by different friends for my birthday, so that's what when I said I want to go to TJMax, and I went straight to clearance, and that's where I found it. So awesome. So TJMax, this was from a adorable thrift store, and I kept this on so you can see I only paid $2 for this. It's a very nice sized wreath made out of skeletons, and I love like the, what do you call it, rattan, raffia, what do you call this? It's just amazing. It's like pieces of burlap, burlap mixed with these black fabric that gives to me a Victorian type-ish vibe, and I love anything vintage or Victorian. And so it was just an amazing piece for, see how big it is, for $2. And this was at a thrift store that's run by a lovely older woman. She has a very gentile voice, very southern, beautiful southern accent, and just very gracious older woman. And I love going there. The stuff is so unbelievably well priced. They don't have a lot of donations. It's a very small store, but you can occasionally find like that eclectic pieces that that are just different. And so that's why every once in a while I do stop in there. So that was thrift store. Now we're gonna skip back to the flea market because if in one of my videos, if you look in there, you'll see my table decor that I use for fall, and I also used it for Halloween. And the lady who made all of those Dollar Tree floral arrangements, everything came from Dollar Tree with the exception of a couple of little things I added in to give a little bit more realism. But these she had at her booth, and they were $1 each. And it's just a little guy. He's standing on a piece of wood, scarecrow. Now, I normally don't mess with the scarecrows because I just realized when I was buying them, I was like, I actually kind of scared of scarecrows. But, they appear to be happy, right? Look at his face. He's like, hi, come here. I'd like to, oh, give you a hug. Just when you think he wants to kill you, you find out that he, with that happy smile, really just wants to give you a hug. So I said, okay, I'll take a chance on these guys. So, so I've got scarecrows in my home now. Okay, all right. So, and for $1 each, again, this woman, she's a sweetheart. I went back to her booth again the next week. I did not see her, so I don't know if she was just doing a seasonal thing, like let me make all of these fall florals and call it a day. So I want to show you guys these guys. So these, you probably know that these are the Dollar Tree. And so basically, the floral arrangements you see, to which I only paid for the two larger ones was $4 each. I think I said 5. They were only $4 each. And the middle one that's on the glass milk stand was $2.50. I don't know what to tell you. So for all 3 floral arrangements, it was so it was $8.50. Are you kidding me? But these were stuck in the floral arrangement. She had this one and this other one, and you know, I wasn't really feeling the scare. You know, I'm not a scarecrow person anyway, but I just also didn't like them. I wanted it to appear different and less kitty, more a little bit sophisticated, I guess you could say, floral arrangement. And she looked at me looking at these things stuck in there, and I guess I showed an expression. She said, you know, you can take those out. You don't have to keep those in the floral arrangement. So I took them out, and I actually have them behind 2 pumpkins that I'll hopefully show you guys how I set them, how I used them in the home decor. So that's those 2 guys there, flea market. Okay, now from the same place I got this skeleton wreath, I found this guy, and he was $2, and he's so freaking realistic, right? And he's like a big giant squishy. My little one was squishing. She's like, oh, he's a squishy. And he has this black velvety like cape, and he's just a head with just air. And then, but he's got the string that you can hang him on. So I had him hanging in the corner, and he has like this real hair, you know, kind of coming out. But, and then he's just weird and just different. He's just weird. And I like weird sometimes. Sometimes I like weird. Sometimes weird can be good. This little guy, he was 40 cents at a different thrift store. And he was, see, they're kind of stacked up, different faces. There we go. And so it's a little ghost and 2 pumpkins. But again, they appear to be happy. Happy is always a good thing, right? And I think the little stock thing fell off, and I think I can find it and glue it back on. But I actually knocked him over. Okay. So let's move on here. Alright, so this is a Walmart find, and her hat fell off, so I'm going to glue it back on. So this is a Walmart ornament. It's a kitty. Look how pretty she is. In a black hat. She's gold with a feather bow around her neck, and just gold on her booted feet in the front. Let me take the hat off. So she fell. Apparently my little one dropped her. The hat fell off, and I think she lost the ear or something. But I'm going to try to glue this back. But she was so cute. I had her sitting out. She's a Christmas ornament that's out this year at Walmart for $2. But I had put her for Halloween because the cat with the black, it looks like a black witch hat or something, which I thought was interesting. Alright, so speaking of witches, this guy was a different thrift store. And look how big it is. It is a, let me move to the side so you can see it. It's a big stocking. You can't put anything in it. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, I put my fingers in it. You can go down a little bit into it if you want to put goodies in it. But I just love the detailing. You probably can't see it, but these are fringes here. Just beads here. Shimmering beads. Then the ruffle lace at the top, and then these ruffles here at the top of the boot. Just was so beautiful, and it just reminds me again of Victorian era type situation. And so it was different. It was pretty. I loved it. I got it. Same thrift store that I got the which is stocking from. This is big, huge witch hat. And look at the feather on the side with the rose. Isn't that just amazing? Big, huge hat that has a curl at the top of the hat. The hat is very huge. Very wide brimmed. The cobweb's already on it. And I hung it on a side of a picture, big picture I have, antique picture. And I just hung it on the side of the picture and with the beautiful detailing showing. And I kept it on. Thank God I did, because it was only $1. You can see. And they had way more hats. They had Chester hats that look so expensive for like $1. Like, if I would have had the funds, I would have lost my mind and just wanted them all, you know. They also had the same thrift store, this little guy. They had 10 of these for $1 each. They had this weird glued purple bow. Why the bow was there, I have no clue. I tore mine off, and I mean to scrape this glue off. But he was perfect just to sit there like a vintage cat, or a good door stopper, because he has a little bit of weight to him. So I may just put him as a door stopper in front of something. Yeah, I wish I would have had the funds. I would have bought several and had them as cute door stoppers all throughout the house. Kitty cats. All right, moving along. Same thrift store where I got the witch's hat and the stocking. Here comes another hat, and look how pretty this one is. It's got the lace and the glitter and the shimmer, bright, bright orange, and it's just very glimmery, and just absolutely a big, huge cone here, but just really different and nice. So, got that one. Okay, I'm moving it along. All right, and then at the thrift store where I found the weird Merlin guy, and something else I found at that thrift store, the Merlin guy and the wreath, I found Victorian mask. This is a facsimile of a genuine Victorian mask, faithfully reproduced by H&P Decorations UK for Mud Pie Inc., 884 Madison Avenue, New York City. And it says Stockholm's Lexica Museum, H&P. These were, believe it or not, only 10 cents each. So this is like a pirate one mask, right? And these are Victorian masks made to be back in the Victorian era, when they did, I guess, like their version of Halloween or whatever. They would put, hello, they would have these masks, and that's what they would do. So that's a pirate guy. We have, and they're little, she's a little crinkly here. We have a beautiful woman. Hi. With the nice hat. She's pretty. See that? And they have little strings to tie them on. This one says H&F England from Madame Tussauds collection. Here's another woman. She has a beautiful hat. Look weird. Alright, so, isn't that neat? And I think they'll, oh, I've got 2 more. Oh, this one looks to be like a younger child. My daughter was playing around and put this one on. Hi! That is so bizarre. Okay, so that's her. And then I've got one more. Oh, this is another woman. That's her bonnet.
And then somebody drew eyeliner.
It looks like somebody actually drew eyeliner on her. Hi, ladies. Join me for some tea and crumpets. You know, it's so hard being a Victorian lady nowadays. You have no earthly idea how hard it is to be a Victorian woman in this time and era. I just don't know what to say. But I will say this, you're more than welcome to all join me for some delicious tea and crumpets. So come on over and have a good time. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. I'm going to take off the weird mask. And thank you guys for joining me. My daughter had one on, and it just freaked me out. She came around the corner with it on. I was like, ah! Because you could see the eyes were like right in where the eyes should be, and it was just creepy. But anyhow, join me for the next video.